time for the week 5. Why am I speaking like that? Anyway, this is the week 5 team builder. I'm playing the Confused Cramorants, coached by Lukey. And this is a Sun team, as you can see. I think it's a really scary team. It's very tough to play into because Terra Venusaur in the Sun is always scary to deal with, especially when the Sun is also boosting Great Tusk and Roaring Moon, which are some insane Pokemon. And there's also just Goldango just sitting there, so kind of scary. In addition to that, Screamtail, especially with the defense or special defense boost in the Sun, can become an unbreakable wall. Mega Slowbro plus Screamtail, the dual psychic defensive core. The Screamtail is a Spadef one, and Mega Bro is a Fizdef one, is so hard to break through. Sylvally is funny because, it can hold any memory. So really it could be any type. And then there's also a Terra Bouffalant and an Emolga. Yeah. So the 6 that I predict, I think there are 2 different ways my opponent could approach the matchup, which are with a Sun mode and with a non-Sun mode. I think the Sun mode is more of the mode that I'm worried about, I would say, because Venusaur is quite scary for me. I don't have amazing Venu checks. Although Torkoal's kind of just fine for me to deal with. But I could see them not bringing Sun because I do have the Sandy Shocks and the Rotom Heat, which can really abuse it. And I guess I also have Chlorophyll Levani. I was really considering bringing Levani, but I decided not to at the last second because I'm kind of throwing if I bring Levani. Kind of. Not really, just a little bit. Anyway, the 6 I'm expecting, I think that Roaring Moon and Screamtail are always coming. Those 2 are guaranteed on both the Sun and non-Sun mode, I think, because Screamtail... look at the way my team is structured. Most of them are special attackers. Screamtail is a special wall with recovery. It's very difficult for my team to deal with. And Roaring Moon just bullies my whole team. Turns out Dragon Dance, Knockoff, and Earthquake beats everything. Who would have guessed? And then it can have a random other move to kill Kyurem or whatever. Then on the Sun mode, the next 2 ones are obviously Torkoal and Venusaur. Right, Torkoal sets up Sun, Venusaur sweeps my whole team basically. And the last 2 mons, I think, are a toss-up between Great Tusk, Goldango, and funnily enough, Emolga. And honestly, I think the most likely combo is Tusk Emolga, but I could also see Dengo Emolga, or just ignoring Emolga and my opponent going Tusk Dengo. The main reason that I think Emolga will come is because I have Sandy Shocks. Especially on the Sun mode, Sandy Shocks takes advantage of the Sun so heavily, and Emolga walls it. If I don't Terrestrialize Shocks, it can't really touch Emolga since it's a flying type with Motor Drive, which is really funny actually. And I'm a bit scared of the Emolga. It has been absolutely destroying me in mocks, because just the fear of its existence has stopped me from really using Shocks. And also, in mocks, they brought an itemless Acro set, which I think was just max speed, max attack, and was kind of also cleaving through my team offensively, which scared me a little bit, because, it's an Emolga, it's not going to be a good Pokemon, and I was losing to it. But, it is very good into Shocks if I don't Terra, and my plan's always to Terra Cloister, unless I can kill Tusk and Moon before terrestrializing either of my Mons. Or just, put them both in range of Terra Ghost, Terra Blast from Shocks. Anyway, Goldango is good into my team because my Ghost Resists are not good, and also Steel is not actually that good into my team. It's not the worst. Yeah. And Tusk is Tusk. It's just really good. Sets up rocks, spins away hazards. It's also ground type, which my team struggles with greatly. And it has knockoff, and it's just generally annoying. On the non-sun mode, I think that it's always going to be Tusk, Moon, Dango, Screamtail, and Emolga. No, not Emolga guaranteed on the non-sun mode, but I'm pretty sure it'll be Emolga and Silvally, probably Silvally Fairy, maybe Silvally Grass if they don't bring Emolga, or Silvally Ground even if they don't bring Emolga. I don't really think Mega Slowbro ever comes because it's a physical wall which kind of just loses to two of my three physical attackers in Levani and what's the other Pokemon called? Annihilate? That's what it's called. And I don't think Bouffalant ever comes either because I just don't really see it being very good because it can never really switch in, and if it comes in, it can technically force a KO, but when I have Klefki and Annihilate, it can't really force a KO. Unless it predicts correctly, in which case it definitely can, but there are a lot of Pokemon that work like that. Anyway, so I guess I should now talk about what I brought. First mon I put on the team, Life Orb Greninja. Why? It's just so free into this team. Like, honestly, the only dark resists on this entire team are the Tusk and the Moon, both of which get absolutely blown up by Ice Beam on the next turn, unless it's AV Tusk or a bulky Moon. And I also knew that it would work well because I could put attack investment and run Gunk Shot to chunk the what's the mon's name? Screamtail. Oh, with our attack investment and Life Orb, if we Protean into the poison type, Gunk does like 76 to 90 to Fizdef Screamtail. I mean, Spidef Screamtail, sorry. Fizdef takes less, but it's still good damage, right? And if it's Fizdef Screamtail, then I can actually kind of deal with it with Sandy Shocks. Then Surf lets me hit things neutrally. It lets me hit Torkoal super effectively, and it gets boosted if I set up the Rain with Klefki. It doesn't really have too much of a use here. Maybe I should run U-turn instead, but I don't know. I think I'll just keep Surf for now. Then we have Scarf Shocks. Fun fact, max speed Modest Shocks hits 301 speed. Max speed Jolly Tusk hits 300. And so I'm running Modest. Since I'm Scarf, I don't really need to care about the only Pokemon between Shocks and Tusk in terms of speed tiers in Silvally, because the only one that can hold a Scarf is the normal type one. And if it comes, I'm expecting Grass, Ground, or Fairy, which has to be holding the memory, thus it can't be Scarf, so I can kind of just ignore it in terms of speed tiers. Yeah. Earth Power is so good into this team, minus Emolga. The only one that resists it is Emolga, and I guess a Silvally with the right memory, and I guess also like Venusaur or Bouffalant if they Terra into a type that resists ground. Thunderbolt kind of just hits certain stuff harder, like it hits Slowbro harder, and also Sandy Shocks just has really, really terrible coverage in general, so there's not much I can do. Actually, what I should do, since I don't need T-Bolt, since I'll just be clicking Earth Power most of the time, I should put on Power Gem to kill the Emolga. I'm going to do that after recording this, if I remember. And Terra Blast Ghost is also just really free into the team. Mainly, it hits the Screamtail for super effective damage. But yeah, I'm basically trying to give it as many free clicks as I can. And Terra Blast Ghost is also meant to help us beat Screamtail. It makes us definitely beat Fizdef Screamtail, but Spidef, it just lets me get a bit more chip. Then we have Spidef Rotom Heat. This is our switch in to the Torkoal, and our alleged Venusaur check, but like +2 Life Orb Venu Sludge Bomb does so much to this mon. Anyway, we're running Overheat, T-Wave, Toxic, Volt Switch. T-Wave lets us slow down a Roaring Moon that tries to Dragon Dance in front of us since it resists our dual stabs. Overheat just lets us do a lot of damage to most of the mons on this team. A lot of them take around like 50% in the Sun. Rotom Heat's a strong mon and the Sun's pretty good. Toxic lets me cripple something like a Mega Slowbro or a Screamtail while also letting me get chipped down the Torkoal before I Volt Switch on out of there, because I don't really have anything that appreciates switching into Torkoal very much. Yeah, that's the set. It's pretty simple. It's just max Spadef. It's also meant to be my Dango check, because I don't really have one of those. My ideal check to Dango is just outspeed and murder it with Shocks or Greninja. That's the plan. Anyway, then we have Dual Screens Klefki. Might seem kind of stupid when I have, no setup mons on the team, except I guess Ape. I had a setup mon before, and I just didn't change the Klefki away. I feel like maybe it shouldn't be dual screens anymore, and I would get more out of running, like, spikes on it. There's kind of no reason to run Thunder Wave, though, because I want to poison the Screamtail and everything else faster than it, except for Silvally, is immune to Prankster Thunder Wave. Oh, I guess there's also the Venusaur. Anyway, yeah, but dual screens let us kind of just not lose to Moon or Tusk if Cloyster gets too chipped. It also lets us better check Golden Go, which is really annoying without it. Rain Dance lets us get rid of the Sun and also boost Greninja's Surf. And Play Rough is to Oko Roaring Moon. Initially, I was Gleam over Play Rough to hit Tusk harder, but then I realized that since I'm not Shuka Berry on this set, because before it was a Shuka Berry variant, and I had Rotom on dual screens actually, but then I changed away from that, it doesn't really live ahead long from Tusk, so there's kind of no point in running Gleam to hit it harder. Since Gleam doesn't Oko Roaring Moon, since it has a pretty high Spadef stat, it's like 101 bulk on the special side, but that's like 71 defense, and Play Rough is stronger, so it Okos it. Then we got Annihilate. Ape has enough speed to outrun no speed investment Screamtail, which also naturally lets us creep no speed investment Emolga. We can then taunt Screamtail and everything else that might be slower than us, not named Golden Go, so that it has to hit us, boost our Rage Fist up. We have Bulk Up to set up, and then Drain Punch and Rage Fist. Apart from the speed, we're max HP, rest and special defense, plus Spadef nature, minus special attack. Yeah, this is just standard Annihilate. We're leftovers instead of Punch and Glove, because I feel like Rocky Helmet won't really be too common on this team. I don't see many mons which might be holding a helmet, except for like Tusk and Torkoal, I feel. Yeah, Ghost type damage is quite good here. And if we get up, like, if the Dango is down and we get up a Bulk Up or two, then Ape can kind of just spiral out of control and do so much damage to Tusk, or just straight up win the game sometimes. And our final mon, Cloyster. Terra Fairy. Max Fizdef. This is our Roaring Moon check and our Great Tusk check. Like I said, don't have good Tusk answers. We have 11 attack IVs and 4 special attack, just so that we get special Terra Blast Fairy to hit Tusk harder, because physical does very little. Specifically, after it uses Headlong Rush and lowers its special defense, Terra Blast has like a 50% chance to kill it, and if it doesn't, then Ice Shard will kill it. Similarly, Terra Blast has like a 50% chance to kill Moon once we Terra, if it's like no bulk Moon, and if it lives, then we can kill it on the next turn with Ice Shard. Our other two moves are Rapid Spin and Spikes, because I didn't know what else to put on the mon. And since it's defensive, it's not going to be doing any damage. We're running Shell Armor since we have no multi-hit moves this week, and I don't want to get crit by like random Iron Head and lose or something. But yeah, we can spin away like rocks that have been set up by Tusk or Torkoal, or I don't know if they have a Spiker. So Valai might, but I don't think it does. And Spikes, chip is chip, you know? Anyway, that's the team. I might change the Klefki, and I will change the Shocks to have Power Gem over T-Bolt to kill a Mulga. Outside of that, I think this will just be the final team. So hopefully I win. I'm a little worried about this one compared to a lot of the other matchups. But hopefully I do well, and I'll see you in the battle. Week 5. Yes, 5. There's no Emolga, which is really good, but there's also a Venusaur, but no Torkoal. So, let's just say, didn't expect that. Greninja just looks like an insane lead here, though. I see no reason to not lead off with this guy and just start clicking buttons. So Earth Arrow is super free. He's off a Dengo. How much does Scarf T-Bolt do to me? I need like a real set. Try Scarf, thank you. Yeah, that kills me. T-Bolt probably kills me. I think I just go out into Rotom to scout for Scarf. They pivot into Venu. Just gonna hard overheat, I think. I don't really see a reason not to, because if they switch, I can just do whatever. And if Tusk comes, it takes a huge chunk if it's not AV. They said it's AV, but... And if Venu stays in, it needs to be a real set. It just stays in, I miss, overheat, goes to Sludge Bomb, 25. Scout the damage. That seems to be, yeah, no investment. I'm gonna toxic this. Please don't poison me. Okay, that's kind of sucks. It's fine. Yeah, I do think I'm just gonna fold. This is... Their losses will do too much to Ape. I think we should be good so long as Tusk doesn't come in here. Okay. I think I just go hard out into Ape. Please don't poison me. Nice. And taunt this so I don't get sleep powdered or lead seeded or any of the above. I still don't know if it's Spadef or not. Actually, I can check the Volt Switch damage. Volt Switch did 11. Oh, it's a Salt Fest. Damn. Okay, I've taunted the Screamtail. I'm just gonna go for Bulk Up. I want to see if it's faster than me or not. This is a pretty good position. Slowbro comes in. Okay. This is mega. Rage Fist is little. Cyanoids doesn't do too much unless it's pretty offensive. I'm just going to taunt this as well. I don't want it to toxic me or whatever. Cyanoids does 45. Okay. I could just pivot out into Gren. I think I'm going to do that actually. Should I? Do I have a reason not to just click Rage Fist? Am I in Golden Go Shadow Ball range? Yes, I definitely am. Okay, I'm just gonna get damage on the Slowbro. Alright, that's pretty good. I don't know if this is a good trade or not though. Because I'm trading my whole Annihilate for a Mega Slowbro, which is not a big issue to my team. But it does kind of force, like, certain mons to come out here. Right, like they have to bring out something which is faster than me. It's a very tanky Venu. I can't believe I did so little. Actually, because of that, Venu probably doesn't take much from Earth Power. Yeah, doesn't do all that much. Okay. Slowbro is done. That's big news. It's not actually very big news. It's kind of pointless. Well, it's not really pointless. But it's... I have an early lead, which is good. Rage Fist is a very high base power. I do a lot of damage to a lot of the things on the team. Screamtail, I might just be faster than this. Okay, no. It has some speed at least. Which is good to know. Should I sack off Rotom? What do I need Rotom for? Yeah. I think I sack Rotom for a Toxic. But does Rotom die actually? I don't think so. I think I just sack Rotom for a Toxic on the Screamtail. I think the damage is worth it. Yeah. It's fine. Again, it's like super tanky AV, so Klefki won't be taking too much damage from this. Goes for Sludge Bomb. Beautiful. I'm just gonna light screen. Like Earth Power. Okay, apparently Earth Power does half my health. But other than that, it doesn't do too much to me. Golden Go comes out. I think with the light screen up, I'm free to just go hard out into Sandy Shocks and start Earth Powering. Alright, we catch a T-Wave. That could be like max HP then. But is that for now? Max HP, max special attack, modest. Actually, I'm going to Volt Switch. Because I'm expecting them to switch out into something. Screamtail, I can calc the damage off of that. 29 is a lot. No, it's not. It's just max roll into Fizz Death. I need to set Terra Poison, see the damage. Okay, it does nothing. I just go out into Gren. I just click my Gunk Shot. It is leftovers. Seems to be physically defensive. This shouldn't kill it. Oh. Oh wait, no, yeah, because it's max speed. I forgot, because it's outsped. Okay. That's really good. Now I just Earth Power for free into everything. Sorry if I'm not saying very much. because I'm just... Oh, I should turn timer off, actually. That's a good point. I always forget about that. Tusk comes in. It's Proto Speed. It's going to be going for a ground type move. What does my switch in? Cloyster. I think. How much does Cloy take from Headlong? Shit, that's a lot of damage. Alright. Oh, he goes EQ. That's alright. That's fine, that's fine. That's all good. I just pop Terra Fairy, Terra Blast. Or should I Spike, actually? No. I just give it Terra Blast. I don't want to let it bulk up for free. He knows I'm light play on Klefki now. Yeah, he goes for CC. Terra Blast should chunk this. Big Ice Shard. Take him out. Okay, he goes out into Dengo. I believe my play is just to sack of Rotom. Shadow Ball does 16. I can actually calc damage from that. It's not leftovers. It's also not Assault Vest. Does it do what? 15.4? It's... I think it's just max special attack. Timid? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Anyway, this is free Greninja, free Dark Pulse. Tusk is sacked. We have the Terra already done on the Cloyster, so I can just go hard out into Cloyster. Please get this Spit F set off my screen. I know I brought it in a mock, but still. Give me Choice Band. Okay, I'm just gonna put Dragon Dance set on and change it to Choice Band. Change that to Iron Head. How much does it do? 98% chance of 2-shot. Well, that's not very good, is it now? Venusaur comes out. This should just go down to Gunk. Beautiful. Orang Moon is in its booster speed. Okay, I'm gonna go out into Klefki. I'm gonna Reflect. It goes hard Acro. Okay. Do I have any reason? Actually, no. Since booster speed, I can just click Play Rough. Feed Klefki a kill. Let's go, Klefki. And now I can give the Dengo kill to my Sandy Shocks. Unless it doesn't, in which case Sandy Shocks will look really bad. But it does take it out. That's a good game. Alright, that's week 5. I have no idea how I'm still undefeated. Solid win. I don't think I played super badly. Oh no. I'll look back and post every other game which I thought I played decently. I looked back and I was like, why did I do that? That was stupid. Anyway, that was fun. See you next week.